What's up guys, my name's Dychronic, your host on this video, and in today's video, we're gonna be doing the 80k QnA. Oh my god, we've reached 80,000 subscribers. That is absolutely insane and incredible, and we're gonna be having a Q&A for today's video. A lot of really cool questions, and then at the very end, I'm gonna be making a statement and a last synopsis of how we've come over the line. So make sure you stay tuned to the end, because I do have a couple of things I do want to tell to you guys. So starting off with the first question from Aiden, what is the first thing you think of when you're on your toilet? I usually think about my knees. There's usually like a red spot where my arms kind of rest across, and I'm like, oh, my knees are really white. That is an awful first question. Why did I... Well, fuck it. Next question is from Myth Divine. Dychronic, what is your biggest regret in life so far? To be completely honest, if I never did YouTube, that would have been my biggest regret so far, especially looking back at how far I've come and how much I know that this is going to be something that I will be doing. It's something that's the biggest dream I ever have of doing. It would be my biggest regret. And to be honest, the biggest regret that I have in my life is that I never asked the girl of my dreams out. I never asked her out. I look back on it and I realize now that that is my biggest regret, is that I never asked her out. I never took a chance because I was too afraid. And I look back and I'm dumb. I really do think I'm dumb. And I really wish I had that chance again. So in the future, I will be more brave, and I'll do that. So anybody out there who's ever afraid to ask somebody out, or anybody ask anybody a question or want to do something, don't be afraid. You only got one life. Use it, and life will be a lot better because of it. Next question is from Talon. What made you start YouTube career, and will you ever quit? From the start of YouTube till now, I've always say no. Never quit, never let go, because this is the coolest thing I could ever think of. Playing video games, having fun, teaching people things, and interacting with you guys is just the coolest job I could think of by a long shot. I mean, besides being a porn star or an ice cream taster, it is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I will never ever want to stop doing YouTube as far as that YouTube will come, just because it is the coolest and it's just the best thing I could ever hope for. What made me start YouTube? Basically, I was playing some grief mode on Black Ops 2 with my friend Colton, and I had been watching a lot of YouTube videos just completely every single day at lunch, after school, just watching Syndicate or watching like Hutch, some really old people. That's like a really long time ago. And I was playing one day with my friend Colton, and I'm like, dude, you're really funny. Let's start a YouTube channel. And we started. He kind of flew off after a few months, and I kept going, posting videos every day for an entire like 2.5 years now, and now I'm here. So if you guys are ever wondering if you want to start a YouTube channel, do it. Just start making videos, get experience, and you can make it. You know why? Because it really is just up to you whether you want something or not, because you just have to work hard and you can do anything. Next question comes from Hunter. Dychronic, will you ever going to do a face reveal? Pretty much every time anybody's ever asked me this question, I've kind of just laughed and just said, haha, that's a funny question, or I've always said no. However, I have a little bit of insight here, guys. This is not going to be a no moment anymore. I have a lot of really cool ideas that I want to do, whether it be face cam, or I want to do certain skits or certain ideas, a whole bunch of different things that are going to require my face to be seen. So I'm going to give you a straight up answer here. Yes, I am going to do a face reveal, and I'm going to tell you when I'm going to do it. I will do it for my 100,000 subscriber special. There will be a face reveal, and that is not going to be a surprise for anybody, and anybody who is going to see that video, you should expect it, because that's how I'm going to do it, and that's when I'm going to do it, and I am actually really excited for the stuff to come. Next question from Logical, ham or turkey? Ham. Next question from Rec, do you enjoy eating ice cream naked? Yes. What will you be doing if you're not into YouTube? This question is kind of interesting. I'm actually in school right now for computer science. What I want to do with this is eventually make video games. Even with YouTube, I want to use it on YouTube to make video games, perhaps show it to you guys, make a flash game once in a while, and actually use YouTube to my advantage as well as video games to my advantage, because not only do I love playing video games, I've also had a lot of fun time making video games, and I actually do like programming. So if I wasn't doing YouTube, I'd probably be a programmer, software development, and actually just really into school, maybe a job at GameStop or something, even though they rejected. I'm actually kind of glad they did reject me, because I actually started my YouTube a little bit after that. So that's actually a kind of cool story, is I almost got a job at GameStop. I was number 2 seed, but somebody else who has like a nephew in the company got it, and I never got the job, and I started doing YouTube. So I guess that's kind of a cool story. Next question from Silly Waffle Face. What other games do you want to give a try on uploading to your channel? Now, this is kind of an iffy question, but now more and more I realize that I really should be more myself. There's certain games I love playing include Black Ops 3. You know, this thing is coming out and I absolutely love zombies. No matter what it does for my channel, zombies is the best thing one of the best games I've ever played, and it will be on my channel. For example, another one would be Halo. I love playing Halo. I play Halo a lot. To be honest, I think out of any game series I've ever played, Halo has got to be the one I have the most hours in, and it's one of the first games I got on 360 is Halo 3, and I absolutely cannot wait to post on that stuff. As for the other games, I really don't know what's in the future. I'm kind of just going with the flow, and I do know that most games do come out in the same area near the end of the year, or the Christmas and all that stuff. So I don't really know. I'm excited about a lot of things, and if you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments down below, and I can't wait to see them. Next question comes from Beastie Dychronic. If you had to pick one Destiny weapon to use all the time, what would it be? Personally, I think either the Vision of Confluence or the Soros Regime, just for the fact that these are both very accurate weapons with a lot of ammo and capacity, and you can use it all the time. Now, I'm assuming with this is that you can't just use Gallorn all the time. You can't have just infinite ammo. Oh, sure, if I had infinite ammo, sure, I'd pick that one. But I'm talking about, like, if it's the regular thing where you run out of ammo and you have to think about ammo conservation, Confluence and Soros Regime have the best ammo conservity. And again, I can't really decide too well between them because Soros is an exotic. It does do a little bit better damage, I think, or at least I think the Vision does a little better damage, but the Soros does better DPS because it's faster fire rate, but then again, the Vision does have fire damage, so it's a hard throw up, and I'm gonna let you guys decide which one you like better, and let me know in the comments down below what you guys would use all the time. Next question comes from Truman. Hey, Dychronic, why did you start YouTube, and why do I have a massive addiction to your videos? Is there a cure? So I already answered the first one of how I started YouTube. The reason you have a massive addiction to it is because I insert heroin into your bloodstream every night. I find your house at 127 Willoughby Way. That I actually go there and I actually inject you with some heroin. So every time you get in my videos, you get this this launch of adrenaline and absolute just dopamine in your mind. So it's obviously the cure is to just lock your window at night, so I can't get in, because you know it's really easy to get in that window. It's just a latch and a flip, and it's kind of easy. Next question, what is your goal to yourself on YouTube? In the beginning of the year, I said to myself by the end of the year, I would have 500,000 subscribers. Personally, I'm not too sure if that's another viable, or at least a viable goal as of right now, but I'm really looking forward to just the future of my channel in general. I don't really look at it as the number of subscribers. I actually look at it on how many people are smiling in the comments. Nowadays, I look more at the people who have something to say and who have something constructive and who have something to say to me and who like me for who I am. So nowadays I would rather have a goal of the number of smiley faces in the comments rather than just having a goal for subscribers and whatnot, because that's really is what is important to me. Next question comes from Caboose. Shout out to Caboose. What is the dumbest thing you've ever done? Probably, alright, I'm tempted to say the Wendy's chili explosion, but that is a story from another time. I'm gonna say when I locked myself in the trunk of my car. It was a really hot day. I was like 6 or 8 years old or something. Really hot day, and I went to my father's car, and I was like trying to hide in the shadow and try to get to a place where it was shaded, and I'm like, oh, the trunk, I could put the trunk over my head, and I was like sitting there, it was still really hot. I'm like, maybe if I close the door, it'll stop the hot air from the sun from getting in. And if you guys don't know, you can't open a trunk from the inside of the car. I was in there for at least like 20-30 minutes. It was really hot, and my dad's car was actually black, so it absorbed a lot of heat, and I was inside of a container until my parents were finally, they were playing tennis the entire time while I was just waiting around. They were playing tennis, they came around trying to find me, and they tried to find me, and I was actually in the trunk, and they got me out, got me a bunch of water. Probably the dumbest thing I've ever done. To be honest, that Wendy's chili explosion thing was probably one of the coolest things I've ever done. But again, that's a story from another time. Dychronic, what is some of the recording equipment you use? For the most part, the Elgato is what I use to record Xbox gameplay. This microphone I'm using is the Blue Spark. It's actually the same mic that PewDiePie has, although I got mine before he has. I have this armband. I can actually move this mic around. You probably guys are gonna hear like a noise of me moving around, but I have this little arm thing where I can like move it around, swivel it, and it's really cool. So it's not in the middle of my desk, and it is above. So I'm actually touching my desk right now, and it's above my desk, which I think is really cool. Got cables, XLR to USB converters, tons of equipment. I've got 3 screen monitors in front of me. One of them's for the Xbox. I've got a setup of consoles on the side. I've got really, honestly, one of the best setups I could ever hope for. in the galaxy, and it's all really thanks to you guys, because I was able to actually purchase these things based on the funds I have actually gotten from YouTube, which is actually really, really cool. So I'm completely thankful for everything I have, because everything I had from before, I started from basically nothing. I had a computer with 512 gigabytes or megabytes of RAM, measured in megabytes. And that computer was absolutely garbage. I had a screen that was 4x3. If you don't know, that's the dimensions of resolution, and everything else completely standard. So I started with nothing, and I've actually made my way to the point where I am so proud of what I have. Oh, and I'm also sitting in a DX Racer chair, which is really cool. So that's not equipment I used to record, but that's just the equipment I just started naming off. And I'm really, really thankful to you guys, because if it weren't for you guys, it really would not be possible. Next question comes from Matthew Porter. What is your favorite pizza type and or topping? I'd have to say cheese. You know, I'm a kind of classical. I'm kidding. I like it with a lot of meat, because cheese is gay. I like it with as much meat as possible. Sausage, bacon, ham, pepperoni. I like the meat lover pizzas with a lot of spices on it. Italian pizza, it's just absolutely amazing with as much grease as possible. To be honest, I sound like I'm the fattest person in the world. I'm actually a little bit underweight, very athletic build. I'm a runner, and I love eating the most fattiest food as possible, and pizza is just, I also like the pizzas with the cheese stuffed crust or the hot dog stuffed crust. That is the best, and is absolutely incredible. Anyways, that's the questions for the Q&A. I hope you guys did enjoy those questions. If you did have a question that I was not able to answer, leave them down in the comments down below. I will get to them. I will answer them. I try to answer them as much as I could on Twitter, but there were a lot of questions, and I want to make sure this video wasn't an insane amount long. It's probably like 12 minutes right now, and I'm going to have to cut out a lot of these. Maybe even cut out questions. I'm not too sure, but I really do appreciate you guys. 80,000 subscribers. I can't even imagine 80 people in the same room at one time. To have 80,000 people, that's just, it's just insane to have. Even if it's people that don't come back to the channel, 80,000 different people came to my channel and said, this guy has got something going on that I like and I want to learn about. It's just the most mind-blowing thing ever, and I will say it for every single milestone to come. I've just been so mind-blown for such a long time, and I really, really do thank you guys for coming out here today. So here is the thing that I told you guys in the beginning of the video to stay tuned from, because this is where it really, really gets in the deep and dirty. So my channel has grown off of Destiny tutorials, specific Destiny videos and informational videos as it went along. For the most part, I really do enjoy making informational videos. They're easy, they're fun. I like teaching people. I like accumulating knowledge. I like doing these things. But for the most part, I have something that I would like to do more. As my channel has moved along, it stopped its exponential growth up and kind of started to plateau. It's at the point where I feel comfortable telling you guys how I actually want my channel to be. If you guys don't know, before I started doing Destiny, I was doing Extinction. Before Extinction, Zombies. Before Zombies, I was just doing funny moments. I was just doing Let's Plays. Just these videos of me playing with my friend. Like I said, I started my channel with my friend called just playing video games, having fun. I bet you guys, not very many of you guys even know what my channel existed even before Destiny. I know I had a comment on Twitter recently that was like, hey, would you even be doing YouTube if Destiny didn't come out? Yes, I would, because Destiny is not what I founded my channel on, and I had already been doing YouTube for over a year and a half at the time that Destiny did come out. I have to say, Destiny is one of my favorite games of all times, but I still do believe I would still be doing YouTube whether it was here or not. It would just be that I would be posting on something else, and I'd still be having a lot more fun doing it. So what I mean by this whole thing I'm trying to tell you is I want to move my channel in a different direction. And it really depends on you guys and what you want. I will continue doing YouTube no matter what. But my energy, my enthusiasm, my eccentric ability all comes down to how much I'm motivated to do it. And it really comes down to what you guys have to say and how many smiling faces there are. Like I said before, I really am here for you guys. Like, I really enjoy the interaction between people, playing with other new people, finding cool new people. I do these strike challenges, funny moments. I meet so many really cool people. I talk to people in comments. You guys are all really, really cool people. And what I want to do with my channel is just move it into funny moments and Let's Play. For the most part, I won't stop doing Destiny. I won't stop doing the informational videos, but what I want to do is make it a large part of it of Let's Plays. I'm going to start with just doing Destiny. I'm going to do Destiny Funny Moments, Destiny Challenge, random things in it, and I'm going to start moving off into other games that I like playing as I change games, maybe expand even farther and farther farther until I get to the point where I can basically post anything I want, and then everybody's gonna be like, you know what, I'm here to watch Dychronic. I'm not here to watch how to get lots of strange coins. And that at that point, I know that my YouTube career will be complete, because my end goal is to be able to wake up every single morning and just play video games and have an absolute blast. And that kind of sounds like a cop-out. I really do know what it means by what I'm saying is I really want to just smile. And I've said this 1,000 times, and I've got the goofiest smile on my face right now. I just want to be myself, and in front of a camera, in front of you guys, in front of a stream, play with my friend Caboose, play with my friend Flavored, maybe John the Chief, maybe Halo King. Just have a good time and just keep smiling, keep laughing, and having fun. But again, it really comes down to how much motivation I have to doing it. Really depends on the support that you guys give. I'm not telling you to subscribe. I'm not telling you to like the video or to comment every single day, but you know, every once in a while leave a comment, say, you know what, I enjoy these types of videos, and I appreciate you coming out every single day to make these things, because I noticed that there's a lot of trolls in the comments, people that are just saying, this video sucks, this is stupid, this is misleading, I thought this was gonna be other thing, I really liked you back in the day, what happened to you? You know, all these things wear down on me. And when there's that one diamond in the rough, that one guy that's just like, I really do appreciate you, because you know, it makes my day coming back, and I see these videos and it makes me smile. And that's really the reason I continue doing YouTube, and it's the reason why I will continue doing YouTube. And I really hope you guys want to join me for the ride. But anyways, enough of that staffy stuff. This video's gone long enough. It's gone too long as it is, and I really do want to thank you guys for 80,000 subscribers. It really does mean a lot to me, because this is the dream. I'm working towards making this a reality and my full-time job, and I can't thank you enough for being here. But anyways, this has been your host, Dychronic. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.